I'll be really trying to catch a break. So I was just on my phone, y'all. And I was looking for, I don't know. I just completely drew a blank. I don't have a clue what that's all about. I mean, I've been checking in, and I know some motherfuckers is catching karma and going through some dementia phases and whatnot, but that's not over here. Okay? I mean, it could be a side effect from the motherfucking STI a bitch gave. My appointment's coming up pretty soon, so that will be taken care of. However, we're going to get some Rummy Oracle cards out here right quick. Okay? See what Spirit is talking about. I slept so good, okay? So, whatever the fuck I said yesterday is motherfucking registering, because these motherfuckers stayed out my motherfucking energy yesterday enough for me to get some motherfucking rest. Ain't that something? I had to hand out toe tags just to get some rest. So some folks have settled down, but they're still lingering in my energy, and I wish y'all just get the fuck on down. I don't want you here. A motherfucker still pocket watching. I don't want you here, because you're not getting anything. A motherfucker still trying to figure out ways to get me sent to prison. Bitch, I'm not going anywhere. At all. And I want you to know that. You'll go before I go, because you're going to fuck yourself up. I don't even have a fucking record. So I'm going to ask you to get the fuck out here with the bullshit. You're a criminal. If I ever saw one, and I have. A motherfucker want to swap lives so fucking bad. Because you ain't about shit, you ain't ever going to be shit. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck if I'm up here uplifting you or not. You're never going to make it. That's just your calling. That's what you choose for yourself. Doesn't matter. I can get up here and preach till I'm blue in the face. You'll still never succeed. Because you don't see nothing better for yourself. That's on you, not on me. Okay, so I didn't even get to ask anything, okay? I was just shuffling some cards. Okay, we got 5 of them that done fell out already. So let's read them. I guess I'm going to read all 5. This may be a little long, family. But it's much needed, okay? Because there's just some beautiful things occurring and some beautiful things happening. You have shut some things down, okay? You have set some boundaries for people. You have set boundaries for yourself, okay? People don't like what I'm saying. I'm trying to slow this connection down. Ain't nothing wrong with this motherfucking connection. This phone is on, okay? So, yeah. People don't like your say. People don't like what you're acquiring about your life, because people are too busy trying to make moves in your personal livelihood, trying to make you do what they want you to do instead of what you want to do. This is what's going on. Somebody is constantly trying to puppeteer you. Okay. Somebody is constantly trying to play puppet master. Somebody is constantly trying to play God in your life. Somebody wants to be the Jesus Christ in your life. And this is what's going on. Somebody is constantly peeking in. They can't help themselves. It's an obsession. Somebody's constantly peeking in on what you are doing, on how things are going over there in your environment, because it's hell over there where they're the fuck at. Okay? They wake up, breathe shit, eat and piss your motherfucking ass every day they motherfucking way. When they open their eyes in the morning, they got to study you. They got to see what's going on with you, collective. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. So they can figure out a way to stop whatever it is that you have coming in your life. They don't want to see you smile at all. They want to see you cringe, cry, crumble, and fumble. This is what's going on. This is the hatred somebody has towards you. And they don't have no business having no type of hatred towards you. The problem is they hate their motherfucking self. So they got to figure out how to put that hate on somebody else. That is what's going on. Somebody out here just don't love themselves. So they got to make your life a living hell because they don't love themselves. This is what's going on. They hate to see your face because they hate their own face. They can't even look at themselves in the motherfucking mirror. That's a sad ass case. That's what's going on. Somebody hates your, Darla, I hate your stinking guts. Okay, on some alfalfa shit. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. Because they can't look at themselves in the mirror. It's a sad ass motherfucking case. All right. Let's get on to y'all divine messages from spirit. I'm tired of getting on these karmics, okay? We're going to get on to the good shit, okay? The good shit is for you and only for you and solely for you, okay? So we have Divine Mother Manifest out here. Yeah. Confirmation with the alarm clock, baby. All right. So it says, oh, you living in the world of 6 directions, accept the gloom and accept the bliss. For those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchards. CEO baby trio that just popped up on my motherfucking phone. You heard me. Okay. So it says, the mind would have us believe that certainty is necessary for inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come from understanding, but from trusting. Can we understand a star? Can we understand a star, collective? You better understand a star because you a star, baby. Okay? So, can we understand a star? Perhaps not. Yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and light and nonetheless derive energy, hope, and inspiration from it. Let the relief of trust fill your heart. Okay? We're going to go on to the next one. It says, let love transform. So let love transform you, collective. Okay? Because you got love coming in, baby. Let me tell y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing. Just know you got love coming in the atmosphere. Okay? Just know that. Somebody wants to love you. Okay? Somebody wants to love you, collective. And by golly gee, let them motherfucking love your ass. Shit. Don't be snooty and patooty and all that shit. Okay? Let a motherfucker love you. Let a motherfucker come in and charm you for the one time. But don't be no motherfucking fool, okay? But let a motherfucker love you and charm you, okay? It's okay. We know you've been hurt out here. We know you done been sabotaged and damaged and all that motherfucking shit. But when somebody want to come and just give you a little piece of love, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about no old motherfuckers because you already know what they're about. Okay? We talking about the new love. That's trying to come in and surprise you. Okay, this is what's going on. Okay, what's that damn commercial? Put a little love in your heart. Yeah, that part. Look, somebody don't like this motherfucking sex. Somebody's upset about it. Somebody upset because somebody want to come and love you, collective. Yeah, this is what happened. Somebody's mad, but it's okay. Let somebody love you, okay? Let somebody charm you a little bit. You understand? Okay, so anyways, it says, let love transform. It says, the sea becomes filled with pearls. You are a pearl. Okay. The dry land receives the water of life. Okay. You give life. You are life. Okay. Love's genuine and generosity are not bound by the mind. All manner of miraculous grace works through love and endless creative variety. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself. Confirmation. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself. So whatever your heart is yearning for is going to manifest, okay? Whomever is yearning for, whatever is yearning for is going to come into fruition, okay? For you, collective, okay? Your love is on their way, its way, his or her way, whatever way the way is weighing to you, okay? That is the concurrence of the sea. Okay. Now, do not attempt to predict how that can be. So don't be predicting how it's going to come to you. Just know that it's coming to you. Okay. That's probably why I forgot some shit. Cause I'm always trying to figure out y'all probably be all up in y'all motherfucking head and shit trying to figure out how this and that is gonna motherfucking occur. Just know it's motherfucking occurring. That's what the card says. Okay. Ooh, that's such a relief. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius? Instead, trust that it will be magnificent and kind. Okay, so trust that it will be magnificent and kind whenever it arrives to you. Okay, and don't be trying to do what the fuck I was up here doing, because I'm trying to figure out every which way. Shit, I need to calm my little brain down. I need to relax. Some of y'all need to relax. Okay, I haven't been relaxing. That's why I went and got my motherfucking coffee. Some of y'all have been sleepwalking. Okay, so if y'all, my eyes is low because I'm feeling tired, I'm feeling restless, even though I got good motherfucking sleep, but I've been sleepwalking. Okay, so I've been in a very lucid, dreamy state. Okay, so some of y'all are on a natural high. Okay, that's what it is. You're on a natural high. Okay. Next card up, it says Sacred Soul Sister. Okay, it says when you are beyond consciousness, some of y'all are on beyond consciousness. That's why you are sleepwalking at this time. Okay, you're on a natural high. Okay, when you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. Oh my gosh, you guys are in just a love bubble of ecstasy, baby. Okay, and I'm not talking about the fucking real drugs. You just have a natural high of ecstasy. Okay, that's what's going on. A natural high beyond consciousness, a natural high of ecstasy. Okay, that's where you are at on this journey right now. Okay, you know something deep in your bones. It doesn't have to make sense. It may be joy, or it may be the realization that a deep inner pain is to be released now so that joy may arise. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully despite appearances of the contrary. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. Okay, so you may be going on a new journey, collective. Okay, the divine does have a lot of surprises for you guys. Okay, you don't know what it is, so don't be trying to figure out what it is. I hate surprises, so that's why my head has been okay, and I've been trying to figure out everything. I'm nosy. I'm that motherfucker. If something's going down in the neighborhood, I'm that motherfucking neighbor that will be on the porch like this. Scoping out the scene, Phil. I done look. I done been in Arkansas a little too. Oh, shit. Oh my God, I can see me now as a little old lady. Look, I used to have a neighbor that was a little old lady. She used to sit in the motherfucking window with her binocular. Okay, she was top flight security. She was seeing everything that was going down. I'm telling you, she only came out to get the mail. Other than that, she was back in that motherfucking window with them. If you needed to know anything, all you had to do was knock on her motherfucking door and ask her, because I seen her every goddamn day. Every day she was in that motherfucking window. Maybe didn't nobody else see her, but I'm telling you, I'm that motherfucking neighbor. I be... That's probably why I scoped her ass out. Shoot, we one of the same, goddamn it. That motherfucker was in that window with them binoculars. She had nothing else better to do. She's probably 96 years old. She wasn't bird watching, I tell you that. Okay? Beyond the threshold of fear. It is your fear holding you back like a bar beyond the door. It says your relationship with fear is changing. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to experience it, to have compassionate wisdom rather than resistance. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. The power that you use to give fear is now transferred to your extraordinary heart. Okay? So the power that you use to give fear is now transferred to your extraordinary heart. Okay, so you could have been fearful of a lot of things, collective, but the fear that you transferred, okay, out, which could have been projectional energy onto you to make you fearful, and you transferred that fearfulness out, and you could have transferred it onto other people, okay? You could have gave people back their own motherfucking fear, okay? That was placed upon you, okay? And so for that very reason, okay, it has transferred to your extraordinary heart, okay? Or made your heart extraordinary. Okay, so it says passion for purpose. It says love like life flows through the hearts. It says your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that is your heart. To that you, I ask, what stirs the passion of your nature? Do that, be that. Okay, so what stirs the passion of your nature? Do that and be that. Okay, so with that being said, ooh, I just got a lot from that. You might have to take a new journey. You might want to take a new path. You might want to go on a new path. You might want to venture off and do something very extraordinary that you ain't ever done before. Okay, this could be anything. Okay, you could change your you might want to change, I don't know, you could change your job description or something. Pick something that you feel like, pick another path, but pick another creative source that you want to go on, okay? Pick some type of, not saying that you can't do what you're already doing, but it's time for you to spark something new in creativity, okay? So you need to spark up a new journey, spark up a new path. You need to make your journey more exciting, okay? Whether that's cooking or, I don't know, engineering, AI and creativity, okay? Designer, singing, dancing, rapping, just whatever you want to do, okay? But you need to spark up something, and you could be very creative in all different areas, but you need to pick something else that you want to be creative in, okay? That you desire, that, and it could be anything in your everyday living life, but you need to make room for it, okay? You need to make room for a new hobby, okay? Something that you want to do, okay? You could be very artistic in nature, okay? You can do stuff with your hands, okay? Like I said, you can do stuff with your voice, okay? You could, you could just do a lot of things, but you have to pick something. That's what they're asking, okay? Pick something within your nature that you love to do, okay? Let's get one more out here. Ooh, and they gave me two more, actually. So, and this one flew out, so we're going to take this one first, okay? It says, enter the garden of delights. It said, what remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. To tussle with the parts of us that would deny aliveness is risky. With such potential for a heartache, yet what would be more heart-wrenching than the slow death of precious human souls, suffocate by fear and in inertia. So Rumi is your midwife. He is standing at the threshold with you now. Will you say yes? Will you say a deep yes to your life? Okay, so Rumi is waiting for you to pick something. He is waiting for you to say yes to your most deepest desires. Okay, whatever you're sorting out for, searching for, reaching for, wanting, wanting to have, wanting to know anything, but it has to do with your purpose. Whatever purpose you want to go into, whatever alignment that you want for yourself, Rummy is standing there waiting, okay? For you to just give yourself a yes and for you to just jump right in and go for it, okay? Whatever it may be, okay? For a lot of you out here, because I'll be on YouTube all the time, right? And motherfuckers be trying to talk they shit and stuff about the industry. Everything is resolved around the industry. It doesn't matter what you do in life. It's all industry, okay? And so nothing is bad when it comes to the industry. You just have to pick and choose certain contracts. Contracts are bad, okay? You got to make sure that you're choosing the right contracts for yourself. Not necessarily the creativity is not bad. That's your own creativity, okay? But if you want somebody to buy you out or buy your soul, that's the bad part. But other than that, you know, you can choose to be independent or whatever the case may be for yourself, okay? You don't have to sell yourself, okay? A lot of motherfuckers sell themselves, and a lot of motherfuckers are independent. So it just depends. But in the industry is just the industry, whether you are solo dolo or whether you are being puppeteered. The industry is still the industry, okay? So it doesn't matter what part of the industry that you go into, you're still a part of it. Okay. So that's another thing that y'all need to understand. Okay. Y'all just be like, oh, motherfuckers out here killing niggas off and sacrifice their stuff. Some people do. Okay. And then some people, they do it for certain probable causes. Okay. And some people don't at all. So that that's just a proper understanding. Okay. Everybody's numbered. You need to read the book, The Number of Moses. Everybody's numbered, so just understand that. Okay? This is a mathematical sequence. Okay? Everybody is on the grid, in the grid, and up on the matrix. They show you that on the movie. When it first come in, you see all the little digital numbers coming down. They're trying to slow this connection down. They want me to get y'all the gems. But yes, everybody's numbered. So don't be trying to shun people out here for the shit that they do. Okay? But you got to be wise and pay attention to some shit so you won't get caught in some shit. Just put it like that. Okay? Now, but whatever you are desiring, Rummy is trying to give it to you because Rummy is at the threshold. So whatever you are wanting or seeking, it is time for you to have it. Okay? So you need to know that. Okay? Nobody's denying you of anything. Yes, you do have karmic energies out here trying to stop you from gaining what the fuck it is that you want, but Rummy is giving it to you. So they only can slow things down. They can't stop anything. Somebody's trying to motherfucking play with my funds right now. Okay, my left hand is itching. Somebody trying to stop my money right now, make it fall down immediately. Okay, return that shit back to the motherfucker that want to play in the fields. Where was I at? Okay. Did I read this? Okay. The surge on the uprising wave of love. That's the next card here. Okay. The surge on the uprising wave of love. It says, I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. You are going through a cycle moved by forces stronger than your will. This is a karmic period with grander cycles affecting small ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the powers of the great. Surrender to the oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. Okay, so you need to surrender out here to life itself because life is still lifing. Okay, so at the end of the day, you're being called. Okay, Rummy is waiting on you to take a path. Okay, you're being called. Somebody trying to slow this connection down because they don't want you to go no motherfucking where collective, but you're being called. The divine is calling you. Okay, either way it goes, your ancestors is going to move you and push you to where you are supposed to be, whether you like it or not. That is something that cannot be stopped. It's going to happen. Okay, there's nothing that you can do about it, according to Surge on the uprising wave of love. Okay. because it says I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. Okay, it says surrender to the oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. Okay, so you have to surrender. Okay, it don't matter if you don't want to or not. Your ancestors are going to make you surrender. You're going to surrender to them. You're going to surrender to your purpose, and you're going to be pushed and throttled in that motherfucker. So that's just like you motherfuckers out here that don't want to leave the nest, that don't want to try something new, you're too scared to step into your divinity. They're going to push your ass off that motherfucking cliff. And if you don't goddamn fly, well, that's they might swoop down and save your ass. Or they might let you crash and burn. Shit, I don't fucking know, family. One more card. I don't know. Cause this is not a laughing matter. This is really important. But I'm trying to laugh my way through this motherfucking shit. Then I gave 3 cards. Okay? Hand of Fatima. Ugh. Okay. It says, I can never leave. Look. Hand of Fatima. I can never leave you. You are my everything. Fatima, radiant daughter of the great beloved, brings you the gift of protection. Discern who you involve yourself with and how you use your time and energy. Which means y'all don't need to go back to the past. Okay? Give yourself permission to be nurtured through your own choices and the people and the situations you say yes or no to in your life. You have drawn the hand of Fatima. Trust in her. Okay, so be mindful of who you're letting into your energy and to your peaceful field. Confirmation, okay? Discern that, family, because I told y'all that put a little love in your heart. Love is out here and it is soaring for you, okay? And you have a handful of suitors to pick from. And there's a lot of motherfuckers from your past trying to come back up. And those are the motherfuckers that you need to say no to. So you need to be strong in that element, okay? A lot of motherfucking readers that get up here and tell you not to say no to a motherfucker. But you went through that lesson for a reason. That's why you are to say no. Okay? Your past is not going to keep motherfucking popping back up to you if you know how to set boundaries. The only way your past is going to keep popping back up to you is if you don't set no boundaries with them. And if some of you motherfuckers go to jail behind motherfuckers that don't want to leave your space, well, what Snoop Dogg say? I sent that nigga home for you, cuz. Cuz, bitch, stay out my motherfucking energy. And that just is what the fuck it is. Because I'm not playing with nobody. The lion and the deer. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. There is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true, it is what you are giving. Okay, and then the last card says, the impossible made possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shutters the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything, and visions can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear, and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resource of the heavens? No. The divine has unbound access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. So trust your heart. Okay? Trust your heart. Okay? I like doing readings like this, okay? When I jump into tarot, I jump into the energy, and sometimes the energy of that be mostly of the karmics and what the fuck they're doing to you, and that may or may not put you in good energy or in good elements, okay? It might disrupt your day. So I didn't really mess with the Oracle of Ascendance at this time, okay? Because yesterday I had gave so much energy out to my loved ones to help them ascend, whether they do or not, because they have been taken over by motherfucking dark ass entities. Okay. And sometimes you have to get rid of those entities. But I do want to say that, you know, it takes a lot on you, because when you have bonding attachments, right? Somebody is trying to stop my say. But I carry a lot of energy because I have bonding attachments to men that they need a little courage out here. They need a little help. Okay. They have a lot of fear on them. And because they have a lot of trauma on them, I can feel all of that because I gave birth to them. And so it does take a lot on me sometimes, because I have to alchemize a lot of the shit that they go through in order to help them heal. And so I'm affected a lot internally, okay, because I feel everything that they're going through, because I have a bonding attachment, because I gave birth to them. And this is not only happening to me, but this is happening to a lot of mothers out here who have bonding attachments to men that have gone through traumatic experiences, and they don't know how to heal from them, or they don't properly understand how to grow. Okay. And so, yes, it's a lot. Yes, you know, you have days where you're down, days that you cry, you know, days that, you know, you try your hardest to be strong, but sometimes you can't. Days that you know, you try to give them the best, advice, but you know, sometimes it doesn't always help, you know. And then not only that, but it's also hard to find a man that is structured correctly to give them the advice that they need. Okay. So, you know, because depending on who they are and what they was raised by, depends on how they feel about women and if they would even take the advice in the first motherfucking place. Okay. Cause you have some men that's stuck at 1965. Okay. And they feel like, a woman can't tell them a motherfucking thing. So at the end of the day, there's no help there. Okay. Because trauma carries on, and as trauma carries on, the demons that are attached to them carry on too. So you carry those demons inside of you, and you give birth to the demons that are attached to them. Point blank, period. That's what it is. Okay. So when it comes to detoxification, okay, because I know a lot of people, it's a spiritual thing. Okay. So that means you carry spiritual entities, spiritual parasites, spiritual worms, all that shit. Okay. And I know they be on here and they talk about detoxification to kids and stuff like that. And that's very much needed within itself. But with that, it's still healing work that has to be done. It's still counseling that has to be done. Therapy that has to be done. Okay. That it has to be done. Okay. But we can't force, even if they're young, even if they're a child, you still can't force it. You can't force it. A child still has choices to make for themselves, and they have to be willing. Okay. And, this is why I impute my children's past into their life, so that they can make better choices. I remind them of the things that they have done, and not to go back there, so that they can make a change. And I know some people think, well, that's not right. You shouldn't tell them that. Yes, the fuck you should, because if you don't, they will repeat a cycle. If you don't tell them that they were a child molester in their past life, they're going to molest somebody again. If you don't tell them that they was a sex addict in their past life, they're going to be a sex addict again. They're going to be undisciplined. If you don't tell them that they was homosexual in their past life, they might choose to be homosexual again. Or if you don't tell them that they had, bad relationships with men or women, okay, they might repeat the cycle again, or they might choose to go be a homosexual, not that it cares, because they feel some type of way about men, or they feel some type of way about women. Okay. You have to tell them these things so that they can grow. You know, I had a conversation with my sister, spiritual intertwining, right? And my sister said, well, I want to have kids. I said, well, why can't you have kids? You're a whole woman with a whole woman production. Why you can't have kids, right? She said, because I don't like men. Now, me knowing me and me knowing her mother, I know her mother swing that way. Okay? I understand that. That's why she is the way that she is. It's not, she wasn't molested. She wasn't touched or anything, because I had asked my sister this. I said, was you touched or molested? She said, no. She said, I just really feel some type of way about men. I said, okay. I said, well, what does that have to do with you having kids? I said, you can have kids. She said, yeah, but I don't know if I want the penis. I start laughing, because some women go through real traumatic experiences, okay? To the point to where they do cross over, they become stud, or they become, dykish or bull dykish or whatever. And they don't want to be touched by a man, okay? But they feel like they still want to bear kids. So my sister's young. She don't really know much. So I'm talking to my sister and I said, girl, you can just go to a sperm bank. You can still have babies. That's a process. That's money. But that is a way that you can have kids. You don't have to take on a man's penis. And she was like, oh. And I said, and I just started laughing. And I said, you can still conceive without having a man, because you have to understand, when you fornicate with a man and a man has trauma on him, you carry on that trauma. It affects you. So I can fully understand why she doesn't want to be touched by a man again. I can understand that. Her growing up, becoming what she's becoming and choosing the route that she's choosing. I can understand that, because the demon that created her, she like, that nigga put a stain on me. I don't want to be touched. And I understand her. And it made me sad a little bit. It made me want to cry a little bit, because internally, it's like she's fucked up, but she's not fucked up, because she's loving her way. She's loving herself in a way that she feels like is protection from being hurt. You understand? And so I was just like, don't feel bad about nothing that you're choosing for yourself. If you feel like you don't want to take on a motherfucking masculine, you don't goddamn motherfucking have to. And you don't got to take on a woman if you don't want to either. But if you feel like you want to try the opposite side of the track to see how that is, then try that. Everybody has to have their experience. But at the end of the day, you still can bear kids. So don't think you can't do that. And that's for anybody out here. And that was just me and my sister's conversation spiritually, because, people out here, people be judging motherfuckers. People don't be understanding shit, People don't be understanding why people choose the routes that they choose and shit like that. It's probably because they have been done something in a previous lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the same with, and I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on you, Boosie. I don't give a fuck. Cause you judgmental. But that's the same with his oldest daughter. Motherfucker, you did your baby so fucked up, because she is her mother. And she loved you with everything in her. She still do. Because you her motherfucking daddy. And I'm just saying how T.I. is. Okay? But you put your motherfucking stain on her to the point to where she don't really fuck with men like that. You did her a little fucked up. You did. So don't be upset about the way the way that she is. Because had you loved her and the aspect that you needed to love her, and she probably would be with a man. But she didn't. But one thing you did do, you inspired her and you gave her inspiration. So sometimes when you see your children becoming something that you dislike, you probably did something to them to make them go that route. And you did. You did. It is what it is. You know what you did. You know what you did. Okay? Shit. That motherfucker almost took a charge for your ass. Come on now. You know what you did. So you can't sit there and judge little baby for wanting to, you know what I'm saying, have a woman. You put your stain on her. And at the end of the day, she's still there for all her family, our siblings, everybody. She's doing good. She's prospering. She want to be just like her daddy. And that's the only thing you need to love. That's it. That's all. Because you put your stain on her. And you can't be upset about who she chooses to love. Because you didn't love her properly. And that's a lesson for you to learn. Okay? So try not to be so motherfucking judgmental. Because if it wasn't for you, she probably wouldn't have chose the route that she chose if you would have loved her a little better. Now, that's an experience for y'all. Don't slow this motherfucking connection down. The truth hurt. Anyway, I love all y'all. You know, I just want people to pay attention to their own karma. Because, you know, everybody be just having something to say about shit. And y'all don't be understanding what really be happening when it comes to your own demise and what you be doing out here. Okay, you got to take accountability. Even my own motherfucking self. Shit. I be having to take accountability of a lot of things because, you know, when it comes to me and my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn, you know, and I had to explain this to my daughter because my daughter, she takes on a lot. And I had to explain this. I said, and I apologize to myself all the time because I beat myself up a lot. I beat myself up a lot about everything, you know, and God be talking to me. Let me know, like, stop beating yourself up all the time. Love on yourself. You give so much love to everybody, Janae. You don't take the time to love on you because you just constantly just pouring it out on everybody else. And this is why people don't want to take a break from you. And I had to let my baby know that. I said, because everybody is, I don't care who it is in the family. I don't give a damn. They don't even got to know me, but they know me. And because I don't be around the family. So when I show up, niggas, they don't let me breathe. I'm telling you, when I was a little girl, I remember going home, my motherfucking little cousins, they ain't seen me in forever. They don't even know me like that. Okay. But their motherfuckers was fighting over me. Get the fuck back. I'm sitting on her neck. Niggas trying to pull their hair out and shit. Get these, because they spiritually is a spiritual connection. And they knew who I was. You understand? And so it's a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be around my family for millenniums. They gonna know who I am. Because they can feel that. They know internally who I am to them. And so I had to explain that to my daughter. I said, girl, it don't matter where you go, what you do. Your kids is your kids, your family is your family, and your siblings is your siblings. And they gonna know you, whether you know or remember them. They gonna know you. So you just have to adapt and you have to align. And I know it gets frustrating, but don't beat yourself up all the time because I tell her all the time, you have a big mission. Okay. You have a big old mission and you know, you're the head of your family. And sometimes it's not easy, but when you understand it, it gets easy and it becomes easy. And so, you know, I try not to get on to myself so much. I try more so to talk to myself, you know, because when you're going toe to toe with yourself, it can be a lot. So I have to interpret it. When she's upset, I have to internalize it in a different way to where I can give myself better advice rather than go off on myself, you know, because of something I don't like. So I have to interpret things differently when I'm talking to self and I'm imputing to self, you know, and it's a lot of growth. It's a lot of growth there when you're talking to yourself. Because you got to be, because sometimes, you know, you get upset at yourself, like, what the fuck is you doing? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? You know, and you got to internalize, like, what is really going on? And I had a lot of internalizing when it came to myself and helping her understand what was happening to her, what was going on with her. And she fully understood it when I got to explaining shit. And she like, Mommy, how you know I was feeling like that? I said, because it's been done to me already. You know, and she's like, Mommy, well, Mama, they're always telling me I'm crazy. I said, crazy mean genius. They know who you are. They want you to feel like you're insane. They want you to feel opposite. I said, when you don't understand the definition of something, Or you haven't defined something. You don't internally know what it means. So it could be spell work upon you because you don't understand the words that you speak. I said, this is why mommy teaches you word language. Okay. I said, because I can sit here and call you slow, but you don't know slow means that you are a genius. Rather than if I was to call you smart, that means I'm calling you stupid, but you wouldn't know that. I said, because in today's society, they will tell you that the smart person is the genius and the slow person is the idiot, and it's totally opposite. And she was just looking at me like, huh? And I said, yeah. I said, pay attention. I said, you be in study all your life. You have so many IP tests that it drives you insane. She said, yeah. She said, they do test me a lot. I said, because you are a genius. They want to study your mind. I said, they don't pull smart people out of class. They pull the slow people out of class because you are a test study. They have to study you because they know that you are intelligent. I said, but you don't look like it. You don't look slow because you're pretty. And she said, well, I'll be. I said, yeah, I'll be. I said, because the actual people that you would define slow, they sit in one classroom. I said, that's not called being slow. That's a deficiency. I said, that's a different type of thing. She's like, oh. I said, yes, that's different. So you have to understand. Look, they slowing this connection down. They don't want y'all to understand shit. So you just have to understand things out here. And I said, you have to understand the tricks of the minds out here, because people will play on your mental and it'll fuck you up out here. And this is why mommy is here to teach you, because I had to learn a lot about myself. And when I pass away, it'll all come to you. It'll all come back to you. Right now, you're just in a blind spot. The veil is still up on your face. That's all. I said, it is, but it ain't, but it is, but it ain't. And my daughter, you know, her gifts are way stronger than mine. She's a very good dream interpreter. She see a lot in the dream state. She dreams because she's not resting. And she's not resting because I haven't been able to rest, because I'm always coming back here. And so I had to help her understand that. I said, you never die, so therefore I never rest. I said, so therefore you will be dreaming until you can't dream no more, until you become to a point to where you come to a resting state. And then she said, oh. I said, but you need to write down your dreams, because your dreams are going to help you. But she could see so motherfucker. Her dreams are so damn potent. She could see everything. She could see everything and everyone. And she'll get up talking her motherfucking shit. And sometimes I'll be having to look at her, because I'll be like, ain't nobody here, but I do the same shit. So I'll be like, I'll ask her, who you talking to? She'll tell me, I'm talking to such and such, such and such. I said, oh, well, they can hear you. That's what I tell her. They can hear you. And she be looking at me like, huh? I'd be like, yeah, it's called clairvoyance. They can hear you. They know what you're saying because they in your energy and they watching you. They all up on you. I said, sometimes you just need to cuss a motherfucker out, or you have been given permission. Fuck what they talking about. She be looking at me like, mommy, you're so crazy. And I know it. I'm a genius. Cuss their ass out. I don't give a fuck. Because in order for you to get respect, you got to motherfucking give it. And because they are invading your privacy, they are not respecting your boundaries. So cuss a motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck if they old. I don't give a fuck if they young. Cuss they motherfucking ass out. They'll leave you alone. Get the fuck out of here. Boundaries is boundaries. Motherfuckers just be crossing boundaries, just sitting amongst you in your business, trying to sit in your energy, trying to hang out like it's the motherfucking kicking spot and shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm telling you, I'll wake up and kick the shit out of motherfuckers. Smack a nigga. I'll smack the air. Motherfuckers be like, today, who the fuck you fighting? These demons that be trying to sit the fuck around me. Shit. This some real ass shit. Gotta understand air bending and shit. Motherfuckers, y'all don't be understanding that shit. Y'all be, I don't be fucking around. We don't got time for the motherfucking shenanigans and the hokey pokies. We don't have time for that shit. You either gonna do right or get the fuck up out of my motherfucking space. Shit. But I'm telling y'all, I slept really well after giving that sermon yesterday. Them motherfuckers left me alone. I didn't wake up not one time in a sweat. I didn't get hot or anything. I slept so lovely, and I appreciate y'all motherfuckers getting the fuck on down. Cause I mean, it was every night. They was just trying to sit on me. Like, if y'all hoes don't get the fuck out of here, why are you here? Type shit. You know, and I'm such a kind person. Sometimes I will just sit up and talk to them. And then other times I just be ready to motherfucking fight. Gotta go light a candle, light my sage, and get the motherfucking energy on up out of there. I just be like, what the fuck? What you want? Nothing. They don't want shit. Just want to be near and dear. And that's another part of forgiveness, family. But it's like, at the same time, you have to guard your peace. So it's like, if you not in good energy, if you gunning for me, if you coming for me, if you trying to harm me, do me something, anything, you cannot sit amongst me. You cannot sit around me. I'm not going to come and hang and kick it with you. We will never be in an involvement with each other, because I know how to fuck I know your true intentions. I know how you really feel. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, no, I'm cool on you. You got to go. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Because the feeling that you are feeling is not a genuine feeling. It's, you want to come and harm me. And you think you can come and play in my energy and play in my face. No. It's a no. And that's the main reason why you ain't seen me. That's the main reason why you can't motherfucking get up on me. You can't come with me. We will never be intertwining with each other, because I know your true intentions. You're not a genuine being. You're not a genuine person. None of that shit. You motherfucking, you trying to scheme and plot on how to fuck me up on some low grade shit. So no, we can't be friends. We can't be in the same vicinity. You can't come around, because your love is fake. You a fake ass bitch. And that's just what it be. So a lot of people be mad and upset. They want to say I'm fake. No, bitch, you fake. You trying to come and play in my face. You trying to come and spin the block. See if you could just run it up again for the one time. Thinking that I'm slow at what you the fuck are doing. No, bitch, I'm just giving you a motherfucking chance to show me something new. But bitch, you don't want to do that. You want to come and try to play in these motherfucking parts. But if I was to motherfucking take your lights out, I'd be wrong. Because you wanted to try me. See, motherfuckers, they don't be understanding. I'm really motherfucking loco. And I had to let my son know that. I let my son know all the time. Bitch, I'm really like that. Bitch, you play like you like that. Bitch, I'm really like that. This is why these motherfuckers have me in timeout. Because they know. This is why I'm in timeout. These motherfuckers think they getting one up on me, or they trying to motherfucking punish me or something. No, bitch. They're saving y'all's life. Because I'm really like that. That's what you don't understand. They doing y'all a favor. They're not doing me no motherfucking favor. Let me sip my coffee. Because these motherfuckers think they just, they think these hoes think they something. And I be telling motherfuckers, if you know better, you'll motherfucking do better. Because I don't give a fuck. I know I'm coming to fuck back here, so I don't give a fuck. When you fucking with a motherfucker that don't give a fuck, you might not want to play around. Cause I'm truly like that. I'm insane in the motherfucking membranes. I don't give. I'm a Looney Tune. You ever seen when they talk about Tasmanian devil? You better understand what the fuck they really mean. I am a Tasmanian motherfucking devil, bitch. My planet is Mars. I'm a real fucking Martian. We don't give a fuck. You ever seen the Martian off of Looney Tune? That motherfucker was pew and everything. The motherfucker didn't even have a mouth. It was still talking to niggas. Telepathically, for real. That motherfucker was gunning everything. Get that fuck out of here. don't think that motherfuckers is saving me. No, bitch, they saving y'all from me. Shit. I be trying to tell niggas, don't be playing. Y'all playing with the right one. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all be up here making threats and shit like a motherfucker supposed to be scared and they motherfucking, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I'm really like that. I will fuck you up. What the fuck? I'm a real fucking Martian out this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Shit. I got some diabolical kids, as y'all can see. Them motherfuckers be doing shit. This is why they're in timeout. They're learning how to be good Samaritans. Because they've been taking niggas out. They just been doing shit. I had to come in and sit there out there like, we don't, wait a minute. Y'all lacking y'all morality. Y'all just think y'all can just be out here just being diabolical. No, you cannot. You still under the laws of the land. You cannot be out here just being, I can understand if you have a reason. Y'all are not having no reasons. Y'all just doing fucked up ass shit. That's a no-no. So now I gotta come and get you right. Cause that's a no-no. You can't be out here just doing any old thing. No. So you gotta understand it. And I'm here to correct some shit. I don't give a fuck if you're old or small. I'm going to correct you. Especially if you out here representing me in a negative fucking light. Oh no, it's not going down like that. I don't give a fuck who you are. Family, I don't give a fuck. And I know I'm the motherfucking matriarch and you out here doing some bogus shit, some dumb shit. You doing some immoral shit. I'm going to correct you. I don't give a damn. Shit. And you better know it. Because my pappy show know. I have to yell at him sometime. Because he be on my motherfucking nerves. Because he don't like me up here doing tarot. Because I speak the truth. Well, motherfucker, the truth hurt, don't it? Get out my goddamn energy if you don't like it. He be trying to make me be all holier than thou. That's not what, I'm not with that fake ass shit. You not motherfucking. And then he be trying to talk about some, well, that's voodoo. No, you the voodoo priest. This is why you want me to go to church, so you can voodoo me. I know more about religion than you do. That's why I was allowed to go to sleep in the church. God didn't want me to be confused. You trying to confuse me. You trying to play with me as if you can. I gave birth to you. You didn't give birth to me. You think you did, though. I don't know what that's all about. You are confused. I'm your mother. You think I'm deceased. No. Your reincarnated self is with me. We are brothers and sisters in Christ. In case you forgot who I am. I ask you all the time, have I came to see you? No, you ain't came to see me in a while. Probably because I look at you every fucking day. And I see the diabolicalness. He know. He be in my energy all the time making a ruckus. I just be like, Sue. Keep fucking around in these motherfucking parks. Trying to be diabolical. Now I'm going to sit you down. Because I'm not playing around. My face ain't changed. I look the fucking same. The same. Just a little skinnier, but I look the same. I got 2 girls and 2 boys. Ain't shit changed up under the sun. Pay attention. Because a lot of y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all confused. But one thing for certain and 2 things for sure. I'm not confused. I know who I am. Y'all just lack memory. Now, since we got all this crap out the way, I'm going to have me a new beginning. Okay? Because I done fixed everything. Y'all done took all y'all needed to take. You done stole what you done stole. Not saying that I'm mad at you for doing it because you didn't want me to give it to whoever, your sibling. You didn't want me to share shit with him because he's diabolical his motherfucking self. I understand that. Okay. Your grandfather is diabolical. That's why he's being set down. Okay. So Charles is in timeout. He's over there sitting by his lonesome. I go over there and visit him every weekend, every now and then, but I don't give a damn at this point. This family is going to get together. Okay. I'm being nice as I can be. But all I know is y'all not going to keep trying to play with me because I am woke. I see everybody. Everybody. You can't pull a wool over my eye. Your granddaddy's in my energy right now trying to tell me I don't know what I know. I know what the fuck I know. The motherfucker is diabolical. And he's in timeout for keeping his family under sorcery and stealing. Because I keep telling y'all that the motherfucking 10 Commandments, one of the laws is thou shalt not steal. And because the bitch robbed me and keep trying to enslave me and make me work hard in life like a motherfucking Hebrew slave so he can motherfucking sit on his ass and collect riches and shit. Bitch, you in purgatory. You and your diabolical motherfucking $5 ass Indian ass family members. And I said what the fuck I said. Because I worked hard in life. And I woke the fuck back up with memory. And I died on that motherfucking cross not to be motherfucking took from, stole from. And you two hoes was in cahoots with each other. Trying to live off my motherfucking stains that I left in this motherfucking ram. And try to motherfucking take care of me with my own motherfucking shit. It's not going down like that. How dare you? And then gonna take the kids so that y'all can live off the kids. Now, I'm not saying that y'all not doing a good deed and y'all not taking care of the kids. The kids are being taken care of. It's the fact that y'all try to play with me to have my shit. Trying to deem me incompetent as if I didn't know what the fuck I left to myself because I made myself the beneficiary over my own shit. So for y'all to come in, you fucking Masons, you dirty ass bitches, and try to work one on me with the whole entire motherfucking system and these motherfucking court officials and these fucking churches, you hoes are going to purgatory. Yes, you are. Because whatever you stole, I can accumulate again. And believe you me, I'm going to do so. You corrupt ass motherfucking official. This is why I won't give the younger version of you motherfucking handcuffs. Because you think you're going to be walking around here locking people up just because you can, just because you was an official in your past life. Bitch, you not an official today. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking Freemasonry motherfucking contract. Gonna sit in my face talk about some, nay, is you Illuminati? No, bitch, you are. You're a corrupt ass bitch. Both of you hoes is. Yes, y'all are. And y'all been playing with me. And you ain't gonna play with me no fucking more. You know how many times a motherfucker done died off? Cause you hoes is playing, being greedy. You ain't took care of no fucking body. You ain't gang shit out here. Nothing with my motherfucking wealth. You ain't done shit. Nothing. You know how much money I done accommodated in all of my lifespans? And y'all have done shit with it? Your bitch is going down to the casino and shit. Bitch, you out here trying to buy Benz and shit, trying to live lavish. Taking your rinky-dink asses to the club, getting drunk all the time. I'm sick of y'all. So, I want y'all to know that there's going to be a change in the atmosphere. And if you didn't know who I was, now you motherfucking know. Okay? Y'all motherfuckers have lost your entire minds. Got to be more careful. All right, so I'm going to holler at y'all another time. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that. Return my motherfucking shit while y'all trying to be realtors and shit. Ain't gave me a motherfucking dollar. Got me out here looking privish when I'm the wealthy one. Y'all hoes don't got shit. Y'all trying to take care of y'all motherfucking concubines and shit with my motherfucking money. Y'all trying to take care of y'all kids with my motherfucking money. When I'm trying to give y'all motherfuckers a better motherfucking life, y'all gonna try to take y'allself. Y'all want to raise yourselves? That's cool. I can create more motherfucking kids, motherfuckers. What the fuck you talking about? I'm the healer of this motherfucking family. I had the garden. Not you hoes. I fed y'all. Y'all came to my motherfucking establishment with your motherfucking kids all the time. I was feeding y'all kids, watching y'all motherfucking kids. So how you gonna try to teach me something about me when you came out of me? No. Y'all have lost your minds. If y'all think that y'all gonna keep living off me, keep scheming, plotting, and leeching off me, because y'all don't want to grow up and be men. Y'all just want to live off y'all mama. Got to be more careful. I knew something was up when you motherfucking hoes approached me at the same time. And quiet as kept. And let me tell you something. Every time y'all hoes do something I don't like, y'all younger selves come to me trying to be sweet. Every time y'all adult selves piss me off, them younger body parts come up to me being sweet. Because they hate to see me leave. But they see themselves. And they see how fucked up they are. This is why they don't fuck with y'all. They don't want to go nowhere with y'all. They really don't want to be around y'all. They want to be with me. And that's a crime shame when you don't want to be around yourself. The sad ass case. It's kind of funny. In a sense. But y'all diabolical as the fuck. As the fuck. It sure is. Anywho, I'm finna get off here. I'm tired of just motherfucking getting on to y'all ass. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Return my motherfucking shit. All of it. All of it. Okay? And stay out of my motherfucking love life. Because you hoes is being replaced. I'm taking on a new husband. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck. Remind me of that damn little boy I seen on Facebook when that man proposed to his mom. That motherfucker start crying and some more shit done stepped in the middle trying to break them up. Motherfucker, I'm getting a new husband. Y'all didn't do a good job. Y'all was mean and hateful and horrible to me. You cheated on me. Had different kids with brung all these different motherfucking concubines in. Them hoes in the background acting a fool. Trying to do hocus pocus and witchcraft on me too. I can't stand the bitch that you married to now. That motherfucker still, she trying to do beauty magic on me and shit. Looking like a scarecrow. Bitch, please. That's why I didn't let you in my house. The fuck for? You don't like me? But want to name your kids after me. What kind of shit is this? Trying to steal my essence over and over again. That's what y'all be doing. Witchcraft. But I'm the one up here doing voodoo. Now I'm correcting you hoes from doing the voodoo and the hoodoo. That's why don't nobody eat y'all food. Motherfuckers. And I wouldn't watch you die about kids. Anyways, I'm finna get off here. I don't got no more time, nothing else to say to y'all. But return my shit. I want my houses. I want my shit. And that's all the fuck I gotta say. So, turn it over. Okay? Because y'all already got hell to pay. Everybody know what the fuck y'all done did to your mother. Everybody know who y'all is. Everybody, I don't give a fuck. I got to deal with y'all in 3 different stages. Some of you 4. So, Return my shit. That's all I got to say. Okay? Because I got things I want to do. Y'all need to do the work and leave some shit for yourself instead of being out here being diabolical. Grow the fuck up. Leave some shit for yourself. And you can return with your shit. Just like I did. Until y'all stole it. And stole some kids. So, y'all won't have a good life at all. You keep me down in the dumps, y'all won't have a good life at all. Y'all still gonna be miserable, and you still gonna be broke because you stealing. Don't slow this connection down because you don't like what I'm saying. It's the truth. Because first of all, you don't even know how to handle finances. So for you to come and steal something, you don't know how to handle your finances. That's why you stole in the first place. So you think you're going to be able to handle some shit now? No, you have done nothing with it. You done wasted money. My money. When I could have had shit booming out here. So everybody in the family could fucking eat. But instead y'all want to be greedy ass bastards. And take shit that don't belong to y'all. Also, you can shine like the motherfucking Joneses or some shit. I don't know the loudest man in the room is the weakest man in the room. So y'all motherfuckers want to be loud out here trying to showboat and shit. Whole time, you still broke. You're still living in a shack. Your cars is still breaking down. Whole time, you thought you was some shit when you stole something. Then realize it was going to be your karma. So return my shit. And your life will spark up. And that's all I got to say. I'm out of here. Peace and love from your mother.